And hello again and welcome back. Today we're having a look at A Long Walk Home. Now this is a game that was on the popular page on itch.io and I want to have a look at it. So we'll get right in here. I know nothing about the game at all. So it's as much as a mystery to me as it is to you as what exactly is going on. For some reason I can't look around with the mouse. I can only pivot with the WASD keys. Can I run? No, I cannot. So I guess it's going to be a long walk because there's no run button, but that's okay. I hope the mouse pointers are going to be on screen because I noticed that a bit late, but if not, then I'm sorry about that. I just want to have a look and see where this bus is going, and I believe it just crashed there. Just going to have a quick look and see what I can find out about it. There's no jump, control, and alt do nothing. So I guess it's just the WASD keys. It's walked, yeah, that bus crashed horribly. But there's... Hello? Okay then, I thought there was a sound there for a second. I'm not sure if that was the game or that was something around me. But yeah, I guess we're just gonna have a long walk on this really creepy ass looking road. Yeah, I like the scenery in these kinds of games. It's always so ominous. It reminds me a little bit of Silent Hill, that you only could see like about 10 feet ahead of you, and whatever happens after those 10 feet is a mystery to you. I always liked it when games do that. I don't think they use it that much anymore due to how incredibly powerful modern computers are and consoles, and it's such a shame. Like they desire to have all the bells and whistles graphically showing at all times, even though they could do so much more if they used a little bit of artistic intent to it. Is that a house I can go into? I just spotted that from the corner of my eye. I believe so. I'm just going to have a quick look. Oh, I had the volume up a bit loud. I'm going to turn it down now a bit. But there was a very ominous sound coming. Oh dear, do I have to go in here? Oh, I can't even go in because there's no door handle. Can I go around the side of the house? No, it just jitters horribly when I try to squeeze my way in there. Can I maybe go in here and see? No, guess not. Well then, why is there such an ominous music coming from this particular house? There's nothing here. There's like a tree that fell over and that's it. Huh, strange. Like a... Oh, that's a hay bale. I thought it was a car for a second. You can never tell with the low polygraphics. It could be a car, it could be a hay bale. What's that? Oh wait, that's just a cat eye on a pole. Did they even call them cat eyes in other languages? I'm not quite sure. They call them that in English, but they're like the things that they have on the road there, that when you were to drive, you could see like the little spots where the centre of the road is. I believe they call them cat's eyes. But what was I talking about now? Right, how graphics were in modern games compared to older ones. Yeah, it's such a shame because if they use that that range to their advantage, imagine the amount of graphical fidelity they could show if they just like limited it to the range that the older games had it. Photorealism could be very much a real thing. And I'm not quite sure if I need to be here because this seems to be like another one of those places that I can do absolutely nothing. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave. Is there something in here that I can find? It feels very awkward that I have to move around with the tank controls. Oh well, it's not really tank controls, it's just WASD. It's not like I have to pivot it around with the arrow keys. Can I even? Yes, I can. I can do dual... dual directional controls, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to use WASD because it would otherwise be very awkward for me. But yeah, I really like this scenery though. It's really good. I like the effect that the flashlight has as well, like that little halo. Maybe what could work in this game as well to its advantage is like a little bit of fog in the distance. Why are there flies? Why? It's coming from in there. Oh, hello. What is that even? Is that like a body? Oh, I think it is. Oh dear. We might as well leave. We don't want to stay with the body for whatever reason. We need to get away from the body as quickly as we can because we play horror games and seeing eviscerated bodies everywhere is usually not a very good thing. Yeah, I like how they use like a very simple concept, like just walking around a lost road, like a little dirt road somewhere, and they just use it to their advantage so much. It's really nice, actually. It's very simple, like the core concept of it, but just the like the idea that how they presented it, it works really well. I have all these buildings here on the side, and I'm not sure if I can. Okay, that must have just been me, because I thought I heard something crawling behind me there. Is there anything in here that I can do? No, I can walk through it. Oh, I can clip through the bloody thing. Okay then. So there's nothing in here. It's the same building that we had back there. But there's nothing to see in this one. Just going to take my time and explore it, just in case there's like little Easter eggs somewhere. But I don't think... Oh, is that... Oh no. Oh dear, yeah. Whatever the hell that was, it seems to be very much eviscerated. Yeah, and the music is really well done as well. It might use the screeching violin sounds a bit much for some people, but I think it works really well. Although the screeching violin might be like a bit high. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's... Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, are they cows that I saw? Oh, they are cows. I didn't even notice that before. Oh no, and the Frisians as well. Oh dear. Poor cows. They're such nice animals as well. They actually become like... how do you even say it? Like they know that people are nice to them. So when you call them and you give them a name and stuff, they'll actually come towards you. Just so they know that... because they know that you're friendly towards them and stuff like that. It's really nice. We had a family member that knew a cow on a pasture, like next to a holiday resort that she would go at every once or twice a year. I think the cow's name was Clara, actually. So yeah, whenever she came to that pasture and she would call Clara, she would just come running to the fence on the side, just so she could get like pets and see that family member again. It's just so nice that those animals are so kind to humans when they get to know you. Because some of them can be absolute dicks, like goats. Don't trust goats at all. They will absolutely destroy you if they get the chance. Also, what the hell is that? Hey! Whoa! What the fuck? Jesus Christ! What the hell? So that... Okay, do I need to move on quicker, maybe? Is it timed? Oh, I wonder. So let's just start immediately and... immediately go to the side. I can't run. I wish I could run, though. Christ, that scared the absolute fuck out of me. I turned around to see what was there, but it was already behind me. Jesus. Yeah, bonus points to that. That's a good jump scare. I like that. I don't like it so much when it's, like, directly in your face, like, Five Nights at Freddy's does it, but that's a really good one, actually. So let's not look at all the cows, let's just beeline it towards the end with our slow walking. And see if we can get there before Mr. Grabby Hands gets us. I hope so, at the very least. I feel like it must be timed, because that seemed like a very weird place to suddenly put an ending. Oh god, I wish there was a run button, but I guess it fits with the design of the game, doesn't it? Like, it's supposed to be like this slow walk through the middle of nowhere. But yeah, like I said before, I feel like some fog or something that would make it a little bit more ominous would help. Just like in the distance, like a bit of grey or something. It will make it feel a bit more ominous as you're walking towards it. I guess you do get a little bit of a cloudy sense now and then. You see like a little bit of redness, like in front of you, like there on the side maybe you see it. If that would be a little bit in front of you, that would be grand. That would fit the aesthetic really well. But I guess that's all to the personal taste of the designer, I guess. Now hopefully we'll be able to get past that point. I feel like we're getting close to it now. And maybe when we can get past it, we'll get to see a little bit more of it, because I felt like it was cut short, because I was just pissing around and looking at eviscerated cows constantly. Hey! Hey! What? What? But that was even sooner than before. Oh, what? Oh, I guess that must be the end. Oh, wait, is that someone there? Oh, I didn't even notice that. Let's see if it... No, that must be the tree or something, shouldn't it? Ah. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It feels like I'm getting cut short even before I get to the... Before I even get to that place where I was before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong here. I'm going to try one more time, just to see if I can get somewhere. Because I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Is it maybe that I need to have a look at the dead cows? Like I went here and it triggered something. Right? No, it didn't trigger it this time. Oh, how strange. So that must have just been a timed thing then. There's nothing else that it could be, really. Because the last time I went to that house, it did the creepy violin quartet as I got closer to it. But that doesn't seem to be the case this time. So let's see if I can just spot more dead cows. Maybe that's the thing that it needs to trigger. Maybe that's like how it keeps track of if I'm doing well, how many dead eviscerated cows I found. I'm not quite sure really. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong that it triggered it at the end of the game earlier even than the last time. So I'm gonna zigzag my way across and see if I can spot some dead cows before I get to that area. Maybe it was because I looked at all the places with the lights? I'm not quite sure. Because in the first time that I did it, I went through all these places. Yeah, this is what it triggered last time. So that triggered it. Maybe it's like a bug or something, I'm not quite sure. Because, yeah, over here it was, wasn't it? Over here was where I found the first cow. Yeah, because we could hear the flies. Oh, poor thing. So we found him, or her, I should say. The cows that they keep are usually the girls. The boys aren't as useful as the guys are. And there's nothing else there. There's redness over there, so maybe there's more spookiness over here that I can see. Yeah, it was over here that I got caught last time, wasn't it? So we saw this because I remember the redness when I got caught. Yeah, we have the bloody... Where? Where is it? And, oh, it just kills me, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong. I'm just not quite sure. I guess I'm just going to have to call it for this one for now, because I don't know what I'm doing wrong that I'm getting caught so early. Is it just I need to stay away from them, maybe? Like, maybe I got close to them? One last try. I need to find out just for myself, like, what I am doing wrong, because there's something that I'm doing wrong and I just don't see it. Like, do I need to stay under the lights, maybe? Because the power lines were cut on that end. So maybe I need to stay in the lights. Is that maybe what I did wrong? Because in the path at the end, there were no lights, were there? I'm trying to think if there were lights. Because I stayed under this path, essentially, the entire way till the end, and I was okay. So maybe it has something to do with the lights? I'm just going to give it a go, just to see if it works. Otherwise, I'll need to ask the developer of this game what the hell I'm doing wrong, because I just have no idea. Yeah, because up until now it's all on both sides, isn't it? So maybe it changes from side to side. I didn't even really pay attention to that. So both lights are still there. What about here? Can see the light there? Yes. And now we get to the place where we found the the cow. We still have the... oh god, I wish there was a run button. That we still have light on this end. And that's the place where I got caught last time, so we still have light here. And this is the area where we hear the running, normally. Yeah, see, because there's no light on that side. Where is it? I'm beneath the light now, there's nothing you can do. And it still gets me. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. I thought it might have been something to do with the lights, but I guess not. So yeah, I'd like to ask Mr. or Mrs. Dev of this game, what am I doing wrong and why can't I progress in this game? Is it a little bug? Is it something else that I am doing wrong? Or just that I'm doing wrong in terms of having to look around and maybe I'm not triggering something that lets me progress? I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I really enjoyed it. I like the scenery of it as well and the theme of it. I wish I had an idea of what the hell I was doing wrong though. Because I feel like there's more to the game and I'm not seeing it because I keep getting molested by Mr. Grabby Hands before I even get there. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one and I'll see you in the next one. So goodbye for now.